creativity in problem solving. It could be creativity in marketing differentiation for a property. It could be creativity in differentiation vis-a-vis the competition. Okay? It could be creativity in niching oneself for career longevity.
Explain that a little bit more.
You have to constantly be creative in problem solving, but the problem solving isn't always the rent being paid or the building being sold, yet it has total applicability to the real estate professional and all the things that the real estate professional will encounter along the way. So that's why creativity is so important. The brokers that tend to either not have longevity career-wise in the business, or the brokers that tend to underperform more often than not, tend to be the less creative brokers who follow a formula and they stick to the safety or the surety of the formula, and they never get out of their own way as a result of that. And that's why creativity is really the first thing that comes to my mind.
Well, that also has to do with distinguishing yourself.
Absolutely.
That's it. And creativity could be in almost any aspect of being a broker, which might include finding clients, getting to actually talk to the clients. When I was a tenant rep in New York, I used to have to walk the buildings and then call actually what they wanted me to do was get through the receptionist and get to speak to the decision makers. Boy, that wasn't easy. You really had to be creative.
No, but if you ever got to the decision maker under that circumstance, you knew you had a deal, right? You knew, even if they didn't tell you that day, you knew he brought you back for a reason. And it wasn't just to be nice or because he felt sorry for you. He had a need. It became a qualified customer like that. That was the beauty of that.
How do you delve into, for a broker, their creativeness?
We talk to them about, because we ask this as we interview and we recruit, although it's not a perfect science. I'll give you a couple things that we do though. We ask them for examples of taking initiative, cases where they were proactive, where they went and did when nobody asked them to go do. And how did they do it? And what was the net result? And if they hit a brick wall, did they give up? Because what I want to know there is, are they going to be quick to give up, or do they have the tenacity to be creative, to find the workaround? Because there's almost always a workaround. There's very few true, legitimate dead ends, and I can't rally behind the belief that there are. There's not. And so that's one of the ways that we screen for that. And it's not a perfect science. It's an art more than a science, but we do screen in that way. We also ask for examples of success in the past, whether it was high school sports, whether it was a college competition. How did they distinguish themselves in that particular environment? What were their tools? What were their opportunities? How did it come to be? Just give us examples, because what we find is creative people have always been creative. They didn't show up in real estate and become creative. They were creative in junior high school and high school and college and as young professionals and as they grow. And those tend to be the best brokers. They're finding reasons to make things happen as opposed to finding reasons not to, so they can get to the golf course or so they can go to see their family. They're finding reasons for things to happen.
The creative juices, it's like winning. You get that instant win, that instant feedback, and that's what keeps you going.
Yeah, there's definitely that adrenaline rush that comes with that. And once you get a sense of it, can be a bit addicting, and then you want more of it. And you remember how good that felt, and you want it again.
For more information about our sponsors, click on the highlighted links. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor and having your logo behind me for thousands of people to see, contact me at sponsor@creradio.com or click on the highlighted link.